Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm literally hand holding his phone right now. But I wanted to jump on here, and I don't know if anybody has been following the YN Melly case. I actually didn't know about this young man until this case, believe it or not, because I was on YouTube, and then, there was a live, like the very first day I caught the live on Law and Crime channel. So I was like, okay, let me watch it. What a intriguing, compelling, messed up, heart-wrenching, intense. I mean, all the things you can think of that come with anxiety. Yeah, this case is that. So it's basically about YN Melly, who's a big-time rapper, killing both of his best friends. Crazy, right? So the evidence will show that there was how the two young men were murdered. It came from the backseat of the car, right? The backseat of the car from the driver's side. And I'm just giving you a quick brief because I'm going to give you like my little, what I think is going to happen in the end, right? So it's the backseat of the car on the driver's side. And the two friends, one is in the passenger seat in the front and one is in the back on the passenger side. So the gunshot wound entry all come from the person in the backseat of the car. The person in front of the car, their wounds come from the person in the back of the car. And the only gunshot residue is on the driver. And somewhere between the time they got in the car in the studio where they saw Melly get into that seat that was behind the driver, which where all the gunshots have come from, according to forensics, somewhere between them going to the studio and that incident, they don't know where Melly was. He just kind of disappeared out of everybody in the car, like, oh, we don't know where he went. The car pulled over and it stopped. Well, all the cell phone towers say that Melly was still in the car and still in the area. All of his text messages that he was sending out throughout the situation, you know what I mean? And talking to people, and his mother hitting him up, I'm worried about you, where you at? He's like, Mom, good. The very next day, the video footage of him at a video shoot, jumping up and down with mounds of excitement. Now, of course, they say you can't say how people grieve, but that was a little bit odd to me. As a matter of fact, it was a lot odd to me that after both of your best friends get murdered, what they say was a drive-by shooting, which no way, according to forensics, there's no evidence of a drive-by shooting. You're jumping around at the video the very next day like nothing ever happened. And then you're acting like you're on your way to the funeral and saying you got pulled over so you can't make the funeral. That shit is wild, right? So anyway, all the evidence, the prosecutors everything that they have point to Melly, right? But they can't find the gun. There's no clothes that say he was there. No friends don't place him there. But the friends do say things like, oh, no, when I saw him, he didn't have on the same clothes again. Or he had on shorts. Or, when somebody texted him and was like, oh, you okay? What's up? You good? He was like, I did that. Shh. That's in a text message. Anyway, so this is what the judge read, all the rules and everything that could possibly come of this when it comes to what the verdict is. It's either going to be first-degree murder, which could leave him either in prison for the rest of his life, no parole, or death penalty. And in Florida, you only need 8 of the 12 jurors to actually vote on it. And then there is manslaughter. I think there's another one too. However, I think because they can't really, everything is circumstantial. And the prosecutor did a great job of laying out all of it. And the defense did a great job too. Everybody ended the case today great. Everybody's in deliberation right now. But I think they're going to come back with one or two things. If they find him guilty, I don't think it's going to be first-degree murder. My thought is it's going to be manslaughter. Because there's a big window where nobody talks about where Melly was. They can't place him there. Even though the phone towers place him there. Even though there's some things that says, some vague text going through that says, yeah, he was there. I personally think that it's going to come back manslaughter. But I got to tell you, I do not understand these young rappers today. I don't know what is in the air. I don't know what is in the beats. I don't know what is in the lyrics. I don't know what is in the motherfucking bag. But honey, the fact that they are choosing death when they are millionaires and could just live a long, lavish life of just life, and they're choosing death, and even if they're not choosing death themselves, they wind up getting killed because they're in the wrong situations. They're choosing jail when they're making money. Like, it's just crazy. So anyway, if you haven't, go on to the Law and Crime channel on YouTube and you'll see what I'm talking about. Not all the videos are up there because I think you gotta be a member to catch the replays of everything. I just did it based upon trying to catch the trial every day for free. Okay. So anyway, that's it for the Nikki D show. that's just my brief really quick, y'all. I didn't do any kind of intro. I just got on here because I really just wanted to go ahead and put my 2 cents in here. I just find this is one of the most compelling cases I've seen in a while. Peace.